Hey guys, it's Paul Gabray here. Everything money. Yeah, don't forget to sign up for my 8-pillar software. It's only a cup of coffee a month. So today, because I'm a great investor, we're gonna look at Sleep Number stock. That's right. And using our 8-pillar analysis, I'm gonna show you that it's going to make you a lot of money. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. My name is Christopher Belli. I'm a certified CPA accountant. I'm a fake boglehead investor. I'm author of the book Stop Being a Broke Loser. It's on Amazon. And we got a special treat today, ladies and gentlemen, because I found an initial analysis of Everything Money's Sleep Number stock, which got absolutely freaking annihilated. As a matter of fact, let's go see how much their stock is down today. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. But there's one fatal flaw. Well, there's multiple fatal flaws with the freaking 8 pillars analysis. But Paul missed something so simple and so dangerous and disastrous that it's almost criminal what he did. Okay? So we can see, let me sure I'm sharing my screen. Sleep Number, the bed company. Well, I guess they sell some sheets too or something like that. Is down 23%. That's freaking crazy. Okay. Now, let's go watch this clip real quick, and I'm going to show you what a freaking clown Paul Gabriel is. Listen very closely. Chickadee, 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 check. So, what Paul is doing is he's comparing long-term liabilities to free cash flow, right? And when you look at Sleep Number and you do his 8-pillar analysis, it looks really freaking good. But he missed something very important because in a business, you have short-term bills that are due within a year, and you have bills that are due a year or more. Those are current liabilities, short-term versus long-term liabilities. Now, old Paul here didn't do the simple due diligence of looking at debts that are coming due within a year. And it takes 2 seconds. You go look at current assets, and I'll show you in a second. And then you compare it to current liabilities. And you take current assets divided by current liabilities, and that's your current ratio. Or you can do the quick ratio. That's more stringent. But we can clearly see right here that they have $890 million of current liabilities due within a year. Chickadee, 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 chickadee. Let me show you how freaking dangerous this is, okay? So you go over to their financials, right? And you know when I do my little stunk analysis or my accounting analysis, the first thing I always do is compare current assets to current liabilities. And when you look at Stunk Number, you can see that they only have $221 million of current assets, the vast majority of which are inventory, half of it roughly. Then you go down and you look at bills due within a year. $945 million. Let me say that again. $945 million. So they only have enough cash equivalents, and inventory, which is usually not as liquid, of $221 million. And somehow they're going to take 221 and they're going to pay off 945. But if you're looking at the 8 pillars and you look at long-term liabilities by themselves, you're going to miss this nuclear debt bomb that's going on here. And he also looks at the share buybacks. Well, it seems to me that what Stunk Number is doing is they're, number one, issuing debt. They're going into debt to buy back shares at the expense of potentially going bankrupt if they run into any kind of liquidity issues, okay? This is a clownish company. What they're doing, in my opinion, is irresponsible. Because how can you sit there with literally $2 million every month on your balance, or every 3 months on your balance sheet. When you have this massive debt bomb and you're taking every dime you can and you're borrowing money to buy back shares, okay? Buying back shares is great, okay, in the right circumstances. But when you keep yourself this exposed, it's dangerous. It's like having 20 bucks in your savings account. It's freaking dangerous, okay? At any time, you could have an unexpected bill and that could bankrupt you. Or what you can also do is borrow even more money. And we're in a high interest rate environment, okay? This is ridiculous. Now, let's go see what happened to Sleep Number. I don't give a crap about this stock. We can see third quarter net. Why is this in? Oh, look at the color. Even the coloring of this is garbage. Third quarter net sales declined 16% versus the prior year. Third quarter diluted EPS of 0.22. Revised EPS outlook to a range of 1.5 to 2 per share. Okay. So I think they beat on both the top and bottom line, but I think concerns about chips are what's really hurting this stock. Because if they beat, it's like, oh, they beat and they went down 22%. I don't know. Okay. They had gross margins of 56%, reflecting expedited costs. What is their normal gross margin? Let's go look. Gross margin 59, 57, 56, 61, 60. So yeah, really not outside the window. I mean, it's on the low end, but it's fine. Diluted EPS reflecting ongoing chip constraints. Year-to-date net cash from operating activities of $80 million despite macroeconomic pressures. Let's go look at their normal cash from operations. Let's see. Not bad. Look at this last quarter before this, $4 million from cash from operations. So at least that's a positive sign. Okay. Return on investment. Okay. I mean, I don't know what crashed the stock. Like I said, it's probably the forward guidance because stocks are forward looking and people are probably concerned. But at the end of the day, I would not touch this company with a 10-foot pole. I mean, look at the freaking cash and cap. They only have a $1.3 million in cash on the balance sheet. And they have total current liabilities of $923 million. Imagine having let's say $1.30 and you owe $923 within a year. You'd probably be crapping your pants, right? You'd be like, where do I get the cash to pay off this debt? Well, you got to refinance it or you got to pay it off. And if you refinance it, higher interest rates, that could be a problem, okay? Borrowings under a revolving credit facility. I don't know what they're freaking doing, man. This is a disaster. That's kind of my thoughts. Paul is a freaking clown, okay? I mean, he's a smart guy, but when he gets on YouTube and he just like jumps into these stocks and doesn't look at like the current ratio, which is literally the first thing you should look at on the balance sheet. Do they have enough short-term assets to pay for their short-term debts? And if they don't, or it's sketchy, number one, find out if that's normal for the business. And if it's not, you might want to be careful because that business could go out of business or have a dilution event or something of that sort. Shawman, can you forecast their burn rate on cash before they default? I have no idea. It's just like, even if like they've been playing this game for a very long time where they keep really little cash. And it'd be a fascinating study to see how they do it. Maybe they just have such a high turnover rate that they can, I don't know. Or maybe they're just refinancing the debt is what they're doing, probably. But at the end of the day, it's just like, it's irresponsible, okay? Like having almost no cash in the bank and having debt due within a year, massive debt bomb, it's dangerous. Let's see. It's called Everything Phony. Their crappy software can easily be made. If you don't want to dedicate 30 minutes, you can just pay someone $25. Man, maybe somebody should pay me for it. Glad Strongman picked it up. Did Paul put more? He actually tax loss harvested it. I bought Sleep Number because of Everything Money. I lost 50%. And, I don't think it's sold off because of the balance sheet issue. But to me, that's terrifying. Like that, you look at the balance sheet, you look at all the debts that are due, that scares the freaking crap out of me, okay? But it may not have dropped because of the cash. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, a lot of stocks have gone down. But if you didn't know that and you bought this stock, you're going to be selling your butt. Why they have chips problem when they are selling mattresses? We have to go back to the good old. I mean, those freaking beds, you can I don't know, you can control them and lift one side. I think you can do that. I just have a normal bed. I'm a loser. Let's see. Would you recommend Kevin's course if it was like a fifth the price? I can't control using my phone. Wonder how many layoffs will happen. I don't know. Are you going to double down on Bob? No, I'm just going to hold it. I will hold for years if I have to. I don't care. I'll hold, baby. Diamond hands. And if I win, I win. If I don't, I don't. All right. That's about it. Maybe I'll do Amazon. I probably should, but freaking tired. And you guys have a wonderful night. Cheers.